What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another 90-day fiancé video, and this one is all about Memphis again. Now, Memphis, ladies and gentlemen, is a woman. For some bizarre reason, she just can't get a grip of her own life. Everything is literally just attack, and never ever take accountability. Now, last night, ladies and gentlemen, well, I say last night, when I took the screenshot, it was 4 hours ago. And I believe at that time, it was around about 5:30 to 6 a.m. US time. So bear in mind, Memphis was up early hours and she was ready to go on her Insta story and just go absolutely berserk. And you think to yourself, someone who does this clearly has something going on that just isn't right. And to be honest with you, I think I may know what that is. But before we get into it, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel. Now, of course, going back to what I think it is, I think that Memphis is someone that has this golden child mentality, this silver spoon mentality, this mentality of that everything is okay when it's not on her doing. Like, it's okay when she does bad things, but it's never okay when anyone else does it. You know what I mean? I always call that golden child mentality, but usually the golden child, the youngest child, is usually the one that is given everything, excuse of everything, and they end up building up this mentality where they can never do no wrong. Trust me, I know. My mother's one of those people. Nonetheless, though, with that being said, though, let's check out her Insta stories. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I even read this, as you can see on top, there's obviously several tabs. Now, I'm only going to be reading you guys the last 3 tabs, but it's important for me to point this out because even though I'm only focusing on the last 3 tabs, at least 6 or 7 of these tabs were literally all around the same time posted, and it makes you wonder and think, wow, goddamn woman, get a freaking grip. But with that being said, though, let's not waste any more time. Memphis starts off by saying, why are women so quick to down another woman over a man? When men see that a woman is willing to dog another woman, they truly do not have respect for you. I mean, to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, it has a little bit of truth, but I think it really depends on the guy, to be honest with you. But anyway, let's proceed. They know you are easy, and guess what? More than likely, their next victim. You know the way she's targeting this whole message against men is actually appalling to me. Like, yo, it's not my fault. It's not anyone else's fault if your choice in men isn't good choices, or if when you decide to go with men, you end up making them in this way because you're not a nice person. Because the matter of fact is, who would want to be in a relationship with someone that is so self-centered, who makes everything about themselves? And whenever you try and tell them that they've done something wrong, they say to you, hold on a minute, you can't say that to me because I got mental health. You see what I'm saying? And that's what she does. So to be honest with you, it is fitting based on her attitude that she's directing this whole message towards men as if men are the enemy. And also at the same time, though, let's not forget, she is also targeting women as well. But I can only say to you guys that this is partially true. To be fair with you, I think it's one of those things where when Memphis is saying it, it's hard for me to be like, yeah, I agree. But to be fair with you, I'm a fair person, and to be honest with you, it's not that I disagree. It's just that I feel like her statements are very generalized, and they don't stand for all men or women. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's continue. Be careful what you ask for, because that very woman you talk crap about may soon be you. Zebras do not change their stripes. They just throw on tacky paint. I mean, it seems to me as if she was looking in the mirror when she wrote this, because goddamn, the only zebra that I can tell you right now, Memphis, that you know very well, who has stripes that she doesn't change and tries to at least paint on some tacky paint, realistically is you. But anyway, let's proceed. And don't you dare tell them they are zebra. Trust me, we've learned not to tell you anything because you believe nothing that is negative about yourself, Memphis. But anyway, because they want to believe people can't see them for who they really are, they want you to only see what they show you. Stay woke. # food for thought. Women united. I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. Memphis had a very good opportunity to build a very good relationship with Hamza's mother. Had a good opportunity to build a good relationship with Hamza's sister. But all she did was break rules. The first thing that she did, on the very first night of meeting Hamza and his family, Mum said, do not sleep in the same room. What does Memphis do? Hamza, come sleep with me. We must have sex so I know the product is good before I marry you. You broke mum's rule then. That could have been a moment of women uniting. You respecting Hamza's mother's orders, but you didn't, did you? And then when Hamza's mother or Hamza's sister tried to talk to you every now and then about why you was making certain choices, you kept saying to them, oh, no. You can't ask me that because that's too deep for me. That's too dark for me. I'm going through something. You know, I can't just say that. So to be fair with you, she talks about women united, but then in the reality of it, she wasn't doing none of that stuff when it came to the TV show, was she now? And to be honest with you, we can't even say that she's doing that right now. But hey, let's move on to the next screenshot, ladies and gentlemen. So she proceeds by saying, yes, when God chose you to handle these battles because he knew with pain, with hurt, with criticism, you would continue to make a difference. I mean, she ain't talking about herself because she ain't making no difference but complaining. But anyway, those who support me will never be silenced and will stand behind each other and give each other strength. I'll be honest with you, anyone who's supporting you, you know what? No comment. Let's keep it humble. Let's keep it respectful, but let's proceed, ladies and gentlemen. Don't follow suit. It may lead you to a world of destruction. Don't let the way of this nasty world discredit and destroy you. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Memphis, let's talk about this real quick. She talks about discredit and destroy. Now, this isn't me taking punches and trying to insult her as if I'm saying this in a mean way. This is just a reality. And to be fair, what I'm about to say may offend some of you guys, but she talks about destroy. She talks about and discredit. Here's the thing though. Who is she to tell us about destroying discredit when she is the one who doesn't even have her own life in order? This is a woman that is very smart. A woman that obviously has a very good bank account, shall I say, because she made that clear with savings in XYZ. And you think to yourself, for a woman who's also medically knowledgeable, you would think that she would do a better job in terms of how she goes about her men and also how she goes about having children. I say this because here's the thing. Again, this may be sensitive for some of you guys, but it is what it is. This is the reality of the world. But Memphis is someone that now, from what I understand, has not one, not two, but 3 children with 3 different men, from what I understand. And the matter of fact is, though, it tells me that Memphis has this tendency to not learn from her own mistakes, which goes back to what I was saying before, golden child mentality, or at least what I know it to be anyway. Everything is literally me. And the reason why I even added in the me part is because look at it this way. When she met Hamza, she made sure everything went down the way she wanted it. First time they met, she wanted sex straight away. And to think that she went there unprotected and also had unprotected sex as well, it tells you, whoa. So aren't you going to think about this? And the fact that she didn't even check that she may have been ovulating as well at the same time, for a woman with her intelligence, you think by the time she had the second child with a different guy, you would think at that point she would have said to herself, do you know what? The next time I decide to have another child, I'm going to make sure it's with a guy that I actually get to know properly, both physically and mentally for a certain amount of time. And I really know he's here to stay. And I also at the same time, I know he's here to also put up with all the BS that I bring. You know what I mean? Because she brings a lot of BS. But she didn't do that, did she? She jumped straight in his bed and then said, boom, 3 weeks in. Oh, guess what? I'm pregnant. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, I'm one of those people who was born from a family where, well, guess what? My mum had me when she was 19. I wasn't a planned child. I just happened. And to be honest with you, I suffered a lot because of it. But this isn't necessarily about me. What I'm trying to say is that I know what it's like when it affects a child. I know how children can be affected, okay, when it comes to having a home where mom's got this, and this guy. It's like, come on, this ain't right. And also on top of that, because obviously I'm a former school teacher myself in particular, PE and whatnot, seeing so many kids come from homes where mommy just doesn't know how many baby dad that she freaking wants, when daddy just never turns up to support he or she for any schooling event and all that kind of stuff. The amount of damage it does to children is actually severe. And the fact that people still don't think about that until this day is beyond me. But the matter of fact is this though. Memphis talks about discredit and destroy. Here's the thing though. You are, in my opinion, discredit to yourself and you destroy yourself. But most importantly, you're bringing up 3 children now, whether or not you're co-parenting or not. For a woman of her intelligence, to be honest with you, I think, wow. You know, and again, only because it's Memphis, because of her intelligence. She portrays herself as this superior, intelligent person, but then she acts like a complete, let me not say anything, but let's proceed, ladies and gentlemen. So, as we continue here, because it continues by saying people often hate what they don't have or what they wasn't able to obtain. I see why people hate me now. There you go. Memphis making it all about her. Proves exactly what I'm trying to say. A woman that is so graceful in herself with all this knowledge, and you're telling me she's walking around having babies on the first night. Come on now, man. Don't mess with me. This is just Memphis. Boy, man. I can only pray for her, but hey, I don't even pray for myself, but it's just continue, because they couldn't achieve half of what I have with all the demons that have attacked me. Here we go. Half of what I have with all the demons that have attacked you. Listen, everybody has demons, but let me tell you something now, Memphis. Just because you've achieved whatever you've achieved with your demons, it doesn't mean people have not achieved enough, because there's people that have demons too, and maybe what they've achieved is all they wanted. Not everybody wants to be in the spotlight. Not everybody wants to be on TV. Not everybody wants to be an influencer, okay? Some people just want to fight their demons and then just live a quiet, peaceful life. Maybe those people are doing that, but you just don't see it because you think the only way in life is to fight your demons and then take pictures looking like a second-hand freaking Beyonce. Yeah, we saw all the pregnancy pictures. They were basically the replica of Beyonce's freaking pregnancy pictures. Like, yo, at least be original, miss. Half of what I have. She talks about half of what I have, but yet she can't even be original for herself. Come on now, man. Talk about discredit and destroy. Come on now. But anyway, let's proceed, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue it. Because they couldn't achieve half of what I have, with all the demons that have attacked me and tried to destroy me, I will have the last say. You will never see you never see me that vulnerable again. My pain drives me. Here's the thing. She talks about I will have the last say, and this is the problem with Memphis. It's always about having the last say. When is it ever going to be about just having just being civil, being cordial? Why does it matter so much about her having the last say? But this is the problem. Golden child mentality. Ladies and gentlemen, golden child mentality. I have to be the last person. Trust me, I know. Like I said before, my mother was a golden child, and believe me, well, I mean, TB explains why I don't speak to her no more, if you dig what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day in life, there's no point in spending your life with people that don't allow you to progress and don't want to hear you out for your own opinions and thoughts and your own dreams and aspirations, if you dig what I'm saying. And each time you say something to them, all they ever want to do is make it about them. Well, it's not about you though, is it? It's about me, or it's about the children. In this situation, it's about the children. It's about her relationship. She's got all the energy to wake up at 5:30 a.m. USA time to do all this madness on social media, but yet she could be doing something so much better with this madness. And do you know what she could be doing? She could be trying to reconcile with Hamza, maybe try and make things work, or at least make sure that their relationship doesn't end on a negative tone. So at least when it comes to co-parenting can at least be healthy, because of course, co-parenting can be a very, very key thing, and that could still do amazing things for children who don't have both parents together. Co-parent 100% does work, but of course it only works when both parties are cordial. When both parties are not cordial and you're having this kind of madness, it's just like, really? 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 But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there is one more poster. Let's get into this one itself in particular. And look at that. There we go. Let's put it in size. Anyway, so as you can see here, this is the problem with the world. Whenever a woman tries to speak her truth, other women want to spill their hate and say, oh, you need a therapist. You know what, Memphis? No comment. No, we don't need a therapist. What we want is for women like us to know they are not alone and they are too can come out of hiding. Okay, if that's the case, then I have one question for Memphis. So when everybody was going up against him and her at the tell-all, why didn't you stand up for him and her? Why didn't you say, hold on a minute, Kimberly? What are you doing here? You are destroying another woman on stage. But you didn't do that, did you? To be fair with you, I can't remember if she was even on stage at that point. I'm sure she probably ran away anyway. No. I think she was definitely on stage. But the fact is though, she saw another woman be completely destroyed by the whole cast. And she did nothing. Absolutely nothing. And she wants to talk about, miss me with the nonsense, man. Come on now, man. Anyway, do not be ashamed. Do not fret, for these people have no merit over your life. Speaking the truth brings peace. Let's normalize giving positivity instead of hatred. Well, Memphis, I really hope that you are planning on, let's just say, doing what you preach. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're talking all this talk, but you ain't done none of these things to show that you actually mean it. You're just saying words as per usual and then using flipping. And then the other day, let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, she made a whole video of her crying, but the whole video had filter on it. I mean, listen, if you're really that sad, why are you going to use a filter? But to be honest with you, if Memphis really was in such a dark place, which I'm not saying that she's not, in reality, for a woman of her intelligence, she would know to remove herself completely from social media, not read anything, and just to live her life being the best mother possible to her 2 kids and her newborn. But hey, guess what? Memphis has more time for social media than she clearly has. Actually, you know what? Let me not go there. I don't want to insult her as a parent, to be fair, because she could be amazing. But the matter of fact is, though, the fact that she's putting a lot of energy into her social media accounts is very concerning, to be honest with you. Because, boy, if I was a parent, you think I'd give a damn what people saying about me? Nah, man. But to be fair, I'm not a parent right now. Do you think I care right now when people say things about me? No. For what reason? What's got to do with me for? If you don't like me, that's a you problem. You know what I mean? And if you love me, well, then that's an us. That's an us. Then we can all cuddle. Yeah. If you don't like, that's you problem. I don't know. What's that gonna do with me? You know what I mean? But anyway, I guess I'm more intelligent than Memphis, then, aren't I? But hey, let me not say that I'm more intelligent than Memphis, because if I do, she's gonna find a way to make sure that she has the last say. If you dig what I'm saying. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's proceed. People are more impelled to give hate than love. It baffles me. If you don't like the message I am sending, just move along. I'm not asking for followers. I don't need them. I want supporters. Well, hey, like I said before, end of the day, if you want people to support you, then you better lead by example. Show people why they should support you. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're showing everyone a reason why they shouldn't support you. And you know what's so interesting? She talks about how she doesn't want followers, she wants supporters. Well, here's the thing though, and she also spoke about, you know, people saying positive things and not negative things, and she will never silence the people that support her, but clearly will silence the people that don't support her. Well, here's the thing. Well, let's say someone supports her for a year or so, but then that person decides to speak up and say, hold on a minute, I've been supporting you, okay, I've been defending you, but this time you was acting the wrong. I wonder what you're going to do then to your support. Are you then going to say, do you know what, because you're my supporter, I'm going to take in what you've said, or are you going to do what you've always done best? And that is quickly, and that is easily block and delete. If you ask me, she's probably going to go for the block and delete. So to be honest with you, who's going to want to support someone knowing that there's a chance that if they ever step out of bounds by saying something by saying their own opinion, Memphis might just go off and block them. So to be honest with you, you can't say you want supporters when you've shown no one that you deserve them. But hey, who am I? I'm just a guy online who just likes to talk crap, right? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Instigator. So I've heard. It's just funny, but like, how can you instigate when you're reading things that people are saying themselves? Funny how the human world works, right? But like I said, when people say things to me about me, I just read it, I look at it, and I'm like, okay, good for you. I might use it against you though. And I just did. But nonetheless though, thank you so much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe, and peace.